Hi everyone, welcome to another Train Direct video. Hope you're all keeping well. So this is going to be a little intro on to my next project. My next project is going to be a medieval castle stroke fortress. For those of you who don't know, this is probably going to be my nemesis project. The reason why is every time that I've actually tried to build a castle or a keep or a fortress of some sort, something has gone horrifically wrong, rendering the project completely unusable. I've had multiple attempts before in the past at actually trying to build a castle. My last one was trying to build the Deeping Wall, and it just bowed and warped beyond recognition. Suffice to say, I'm still not 100% sure on how I'm gonna build this thing. I just really haven't got a clue at the moment. I've got some ideas on what I want the actual castle to look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some pictures up on the screen, whether they'll be just here. Let's have a look, just somewhere here at some of the ideas that I've got. And first of all, what I wanted to just basically say is maybe this is going to need to be a two-way thing, because I just actually haven't got an idea on how I'm going to actually do this at the moment. First things first, when you think of a castle, what do you think about? Well, normally maybe you would think that there'd be something like this. Yeah, that's just basically a normal basic standard castle, but there's a lot more elaborate designs like this. So as you can see, there's loads of different things. Did you even know that there's masses of thousands of castles that everyone just doesn't even think about, like this one? Yep, the Disney castle. It didn't actually even come to me, to be fair, until I actually started looking into this. I've done tons of research already into this, so I'm not taking this very lightly, and I'm not going to hold back on this project. I have set myself a budget with the actual project, which isn't a massive budget. But I actually have a lot of materials at my disposal already. So it's basically going to be trying to actually do something with it. I've come up with the idea of doing something a little bit like this. And hopefully if I can get this video to work correctly in the way that I want it to work, that just up here now should actually be displaying little other pictures of the castle project. I'll maybe even put like a little picture reference right at the very end, depending on how long this video goes on for. I don't want it to go on for too long. So basically I need to come up with an idea of how to basically the shape, what sort of shape would this castle be. I don't want it to be square, and that's like a common thing that everyone thinks about a castle, but if you actually go and look, very few castles are actually square or rectangle. Most of them are actually angled off at the sides. There is reasons for that historically, and I think it was to do with to prevent attacks coming in large waves, so they were actually smaller in size to attack one side of the actual building. And running through what the encyclopedias say about castles is castles in effect are actually just places of nobility, where noblemen used to live, but they were the fortifications weren't very big, so a fortress is more to where we want to be, because according to the encyclopedias again, A fortress was a manned defence line. There was actually another word that that's escaped me. Fortified. That's it. It was a fortified position. The difference between a castle and a fortress is the walls were thicker. Castle walls were higher, and there was a lot more science involved in actually building a fortress, such as the curtain walls. They're the actual walls actually surrounding the central keep inside. The keep inside itself, I have no ideas on what I'm going to do with that. None at all at the moment. I'm still researching pictures. Maybe if any of you have actually seen pictures of castles and stuff like that, maybe I haven't seen, maybe you can point me in the right direction. If any of you have actually built castles before and have been successful, I'd love to hear some of that. The materials I'm going to use, I've pretty much got everything. I've got plaster, I've got resin, I've got foam core, I've got extruded polystyrene, I've got expanded polystyrene, so I've pretty much got everything through there, and you'll probably see where I'm going with it as I start it. So today's going to be a research day for me, a research and design. Tomorrow I'm actually going to try and start actually constructing something and making something come into life, so there'll be some videos on that one. Because I'm not going to do this as a tutorial, I'm going to do this as a build it and then just put updates on it as and when I'm going through it. So thanks very much for your time. This has probably been a lengthy little video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Stay safe and happy wargaming.